Imagine a child sitting at the kitchen table. They bring home a test paper. A good grade, but not the best. The parent glances at it and says, "Why did you lose those 2 points?" No yelling, no punishment, just disappointment. The child nods. They promise to do better. Years later, that child becomes an adult who feels restless even when successful. They never feel enough. They chase approval but rarely feel satisfied. Psychology tells us something important here. Children don't need perfect parents. They need emotionally safe ones. And safety isn't just about protection. It's about attitude. One of the most damaging parenting attitudes is conditional love. This happens when children feel loved only when they perform well. Good grades, praise, good behavior, warmth, achievements, attention, but mistakes, silence, coldness, withdrawal. Psychologically, the child learns a dangerous belief. I am lovable only when I succeed. This creates children who fear failure, become perfectionists, tie their self-worth to performance, feel constant anxiety. As adults, they often overwork, burn out, feel empty after achievements, seek validation from bosses, partners, or society. The tragedy? Parents often believe they're motivating their child, but the brain doesn't hear motivation. It hears emotional risk. Emotional risk. Another common attitude that creates unhappy children is emotional invalidation. Phrases like, "Stop crying, it's not a big deal." "You're too sensitive." "Others have it worse." "There's nothing to be sad about." To adults, these sound logical. To a child's brain, they sound like this: "Your emotions are wrong." Psychology shows that when emotions are dismissed, children don't learn how to regulate them. They learn how to suppress them. These children grow up to struggle to identify their feelings, feel guilt for being sad or angry, bottle emotions until they explode, feel emotionally disconnected. Unhappiness isn't always loud. Sometimes it's quiet numbness, and it often begins here. Some parents believe good parenting means control. Strict rules, little explanation, high obedience. Phrases like, "Because I said so." "Don't question me. Do as you're told." Psychology calls this authoritarian parenting. It produces children who behave well, but feel unsafe internally. These children learn their voice doesn't matter. Authority is more important than understanding. Love is linked to obedience. As adults, they may struggle with boundaries, fear authority figures, rebel impulsively or submit silently, feel resentment they don't understand. Control creates compliance, but connection creates security. And security, not control, is what creates happiness. This one is especially common in achievement-focused families. The child is pushed to succeed, academically, socially, professionally, but emotional support is missing. Parents say, "We push you because we care. Life is competitive. This is for your future." Psychologically, the child feels pressure without protection. They grow up believing rest is weakness. Emotions slow me down. My value comes from productivity. These children often become highly capable, highly stressed, chronically unhappy. They succeed externally, while feeling exhausted internally. Comparison may seem harmless. "Why can't you be like your cousin? Look how well that child behaves. Others are doing better than you." But comparison teaches children one thing: you are always behind. Psychology shows this creates low self-esteem, chronic insecurity, jealousy and shame, a constant sense of inadequacy. Instead of learning self-improvement, the child learns self-rejection. They don't ask, How can I grow? They ask, why am I not enough? Unhappy children don't always look unhappy. They may look responsible, successful, independent, quiet. But inside, they struggle with anxiety, emotional emptiness, fear of failure, difficulty forming deep relationships. Psychology is clear. Unhappiness is not created by one mistake. It's created by repeated emotional messages. Messages children absorb silently. Most parents don't intend to hurt their children. They repeat what they learned. They do what they think is right. They try to prepare children for a hard world. But children don't need to be hardened. They need to be understood. Because a child who feels emotionally safe doesn't grow up happier. They grow up free. And freedom is the foundation of lifelong happiness.